Now, week one of the preseason, day one. Now, on Friday, we did get a couple of games. Earlier on in the day, we had the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Detroit Lions. Desmond Ridder looked pretty good, had 2 touchdowns, including a late game winner, which sealed the deal for Atlanta to get the week one preseason victory. Now, the Eagles take on the New York Jets. Now, Zach Wilson was injured, and the Jets fear that it could be an ACL, but they will wait for further MRI. Now, with the Philadelphia Eagles aspect of the game, Jalen Hurts came out for the first drive, went 6 for 6 with 80 yards and a touchdown. Now, as for Dallas Goedert, he caught the touchdown, was able to withhold the ball while being hit by Jordan Whitehead, and then further jumped over 2 defenders to get into the end zone to score the touchdown on the first drive. Then the Eagles rested their starters. Now, Miles Sanders played a big of an impact for the Eagles on their first drive, getting the ball a few times out of the backfield on catches, kind of making some moves on the juke aspect of his game. But after the first drive, their starters did come out. Devonta Smith did not play because he is nursing an injury. Obviously, the Eagles did not want to risk any further injury to Devonta Smith. Now, for Quincy Williams on the Jets, he laid out a hit late on Jalen Hurts. Now, Jordan Mailata came right up to Quincy Williams after this, kind of being Jalen Hurts' bodyguard in a sense. Now, Jalen Hurts was completely out of bounds. Quincy Williams lowered his helmet to inflict a nasty hit on Jalen. Luckily for the Eagles, Jalen Hurts was able to get up, finish the drive with the touchdown. But Jordan Mailata quickly came up and said something to Quincy Williams. Now, on the other side, there is a video of Nick Sirianni. He was livid during this. Nick Sirianni was completely livid after this hit, and you could hear him chirping to the New York Jets sideline for quite some time after the play. Now, for the Eagles with their other running back, and that's Jason Huntley, he played extremely well. He was playing pretty good, was getting on his feet, was making a couple of moves for the team, played majority of the game, finished the first half for the team. Really good looking for Jason Huntley out of that Eagles backfield. Obviously, he looks like he is the 3rd or 4th string, fighting for a spot on the roster. Now, Kazir White was able to get an interception, his first with the Philadelphia Eagles. They got him in free agency, and this was the first drive Zach Wilson threw a pick on the first drive. Second drive, Zach Wilson went down with an injury. Not looking good for the New York Jets, but they were able to get the victory in the end. Now, for the Eagles and Gardner Minshew, he played the first half after the first drive, and then Reed Sinnett came in and ultimately lost the game for the Eagles. Now, for the Jets, after Wilson was injured, they did put in Mike White to finish the entirety of the game. And then at the end, right in the 4th quarter, they did put in Streitler, who was playing for the Arizona Cardinals last year, had a little stunt with them. And then Wilson, obviously, as I said, could be out for the entire year, but we'll see what the MRI says as per their coach, Robert Saleh. And lastly, for the New York Jets, Michael Carter and Breece Hall really split carries early on in the game. They were coming in and out swapping. So that's going to be something to watch in their second preseason game if they play. And then with this upcoming season, if you're a New York Jet fan or if you're looking to draft one of these guys in fantasy, I'd beware of the carries, especially if it's going to be a split backfield.